You are listening to the postcast presented by the Locked On Senators podcast. And of course, our friends at the Glebe Central Pub. We just got back from the GCP. The vibes were absolutely free. It was great to see so many Sens fans out. We had an absolute blast after the Senators won 2-0 over the Anaheim Ducks. So we got the whole crew here. We're at my parents' house. I'm Ross Levitan, Brandon Pillar, Jack Richardson, Anaheim Martian, and boys, this is actually the second time that we've done a postcast, all four of us. The first time was a shutout win over the Toronto Maple Leafs. We knew we were going to be together. The Sens get another shutout. Marshy, how'd you feel today at the game?
That was a good time, right? That's what it's all about. That's when, I get, hey, listen, people, everybody knows I gave a lot of gripe about the way the Sens fans performed after the Montreal Canadiens game. But tonight, it felt a lot different. It felt a lot better. And when you have your fans in your building actually supporting the team, to me, that was one of the best times I've ever had. I mean, it had something to do with the company, I think. But for me, I mean, we did what we had to do out there as fans. So,
you're proud of the fans today, Marshy?
I'm actually proud of the fans today.
I actually came to you on purpose because we told Martian that he was just going to sit here and be a mascot and not say anything.
I'm not going to get thrown.
Martian, how'd you do today? You have fun?
You need to be ready.
I mean, obviously, I had fun. Yeah, of course.
For a little more coherent thoughts on the game, Pilsy, what'd you think, pal?
All right, here we go. Martian didn't say a single thing about the game. We are how many minutes into this, and we didn't talk about.
He bought an Ullmark jersey today,
and that's where I'm going, Ross.
He's my favorite player.
Linus Ullmark has a shutout right now. The Sens goalies, James Reimer and Linus Ullmark, are both coming off shutouts. So
awesome.
That is great for the Ottawa Senators fan base to have two goalies that are not letting goals in. What a surprise. That's refreshing for a change. Shane Pinto, 2 points in this one. Jack, I'm going to throw to you with this. Who would have thought Michael Amadio would score a goal on a perfectly open grade A scoring opportunity because he didn't start the game off like that?
Yeah, man. I mean, you talk about Michael Amadio. You don't get practice on those chances very often. Michael Amadio had some time to think about all those chances. He had 3 other ones that he did not bury. Not trying to be the Debbie Downer here. Too. Yeah, he had another one tonight where he barely didn't get a good look, whatever, drew a penalty, whatever it is. It's rare you get another look after all those chances you miss. Michael Amadio game winner though, boys, is crazy, isn't it? How about Michael Amadio? Great player.
Awesome. Man, when you're at the game, watching him defensively is a thing of art.
Good sticks.
Elite sticks. Nobody's got a better stick than Michael Amadio.
Marstone Light.
We say Marstone Light and not lightly because it's a fact. Michael Amadio clearly won a cup with Mark Stone, his captain, and then watched how he did it and comes to Ottawa and plays that way. And honestly, if he did not score on those chances, it's a story, but he finds a way to score, and he gets the game winner because Linus Ullmark gets a shutout. Ross.
Yes, Linus Ullmark with a shutout in this game. Made 11 of his 23, I believe, saves in the third period. Not a stats postcast when we're all together. It's all vibes. Vibes on Linus Ullmark going right to left to rob Beckett Seneca in the third period was elite.
Yeah, he made a couple of good saves. He even made one right off the noggin, too. He was down, and it was a rebound, and he did the old headbutt soccer move, and he made the save there. Still a little concerned with how he's tracking the puck. I'm not saying he saw all those saves that he made or knew where they went after, but Marshy, all that matters is he made those saves.
Yeah, I mean, he was, he did his job incredibly tonight. That's all you need to do.
You can't complain about a shutout.
You'll never complain about a shutout, Pilsy. So that's all.
You won't hear from me.
Impossible. He was also good early in this game. When it was 0-0, they had a couple good looks, eh, Jack?
I'd say this was a goalie game for both teams. Ville Husso,
you suck.
Had his moment.
We got that started real nice after the second goal.
I'd say we got it started, and I'd also say we kind of helped Ville Husso, maybe in a way.
To us.
He had a good night after that, but I'd say that Linus Ullmark, boys, call me hyperbolic. I think that was his best game of the year. if that's crazy.
He only has one other shutout.
He has one other shutout, and I think that game it was the game against Pittsburgh early December.
I thought the game against the Devils when he came back, he might have been better.
Good.
So funny enough, you mentioned that, Ross. I was at both.
Ooh.
Boots on the ground reports.
This one tonight, and actually, funny enough, shout out us. I was sitting in a similar spot.
We shouted ourselves
Shout out us. Shout out us.
I thought
us.
Hey,
Shout out us.
Hey, our boots on the ground record is credit to us.
It's actually insane.
18,
but
2-1.
Yeah,
I will say 2026 Linus Ullmark's performances in front of me personally,
Yes.
when I'm there, are elite. I thought he was great in the Devils game, his first game back from his leave of absence. Tonight, obviously, the shutout makes it different. He just made some grade A saves tonight that you expect from Linus Ullmark, but has never been expected out of the Sens goalie this season based on the way this team has played defensively. The Ducks are a great team, man. They're great. They have a lot of offensive
fun.
firepower. I thought Ullmark was fantastic tonight. He was so good.
They seem like a young team, though, don't you think?
They do.
Well, they are a young
I mean,
team.
you
They
look
do.
at them play. Like I feel like that, to the Sens, that's not a big challenge. I feel like
And you know why? It's because of Ullmark. Like he
Ullmark.
was. I thought he was exceptional tonight.
Boy,
he's my
we
favorite
got
player.
too far in the
He's my
show
favorite. He's my favorite player.
before I can shout out Denis Gilbert. Denis
Gilbert.
Denny Gilbert.
Denny Gilbert did look good. Talk about
Denis
that
Gilbert.
Gilbert, that block shot he had where he came off the ice. Shabby gave him props when he did it, but the biggest Denis Gilbert play of tonight was he blocked a shot and it went down and he went down and he was like, I don't care what's happening. I'm jumping on this grenade for the boys. And he was getting hacked, whacked. They were going nuts. The ref wasn't going to blow the whistle. And he was like, I'm taking this. I'm taking this.
Dude.
And that's what you
Yeah,
need. I liked what I
Pills,
saw from
Pills,
him
listen,
and
like,
Matthew Palo.
This is a guy who's like not been in the NHL lineup in a long time, and he
Mhm.
looks at this as an opportunity for himself. So
Yep.
he's going to do those
need that
things
hunger.
other guys
Yeah.
won't do. Like that's what happens when you have a guy who hasn't been in the lineup. He's like, this is my chance now to show the fans and show the team that I'm capable of actually contributing. And I think he did a great job, to be honest with you. You know, he wasn't a liability in any way, and he actually made a few great defensive plays. So joke all we will about calling him Denny
Who's joking?
Gilbert. You know, Denny Gilbert is Dennis Gilbert he was a great defenseman tonight.
No, he was really good. I actually really enjoyed his game. Jordan Spence analytically had one of the best games of the season for him. I thought the boys just all came through. How about a Thomas Chabot shorthanded goal? Can the LOSB stats department look up if that's Thomas Chabot's first ever shorthanded goal? I'm going to go ahead and say it was. I thought Thomas Chabot had a great moment in that game.
If it's not,
No, it is.
I'd like to find out what is.
Yeah,
And
LOSB stats department is on the case.
and if there's another one out there, I dare you to find the contextualized like situation where that's a better goal than the one you scored. Perfect goal for Thomas Chabot.
I mean, boys, Shane Pinto on both goals.
Yeah.
The pass he made to Michael Amadio, drawing it
Oh.
to his feet in over elite, and then not forcing the seam pass on a 2-on-1 to put the backdoor play. To be able to go over and get it to Chabot, who did he score his first shorthand goal?
It has to be.
Stats department here. That is Thomas Chabot's second
No.
shorthand. Oh, wait, no, that might have been a shorthanded assist.
No.
That's a shorthanded assist.
Second shorthanded point.
Second shorthanded point.
But you got the wow factor out
Okay,
of us.
I mean, now you
Don't
gotta
let stats get it.
you
don't
gotta
let
tell us
facts get in the
what-
way of the
what
full
was this
story.
goal?
Over there on that screen.
what was the shorthanded assist he had?
Sorry, you could look. You could see. No, wait. No, he had a shorty. It was his second. I'm still
Okay.
right. I'm still right. 2018, 2019 shorthanded goal,
Find the
hockey
game.
ref.
Find
And he
the
had a
game.
shorthanded assist in this game.
Find the game.
2018, 2019. I'm on it.
So you had 2 points
the
shorthanded
chat.
in that game.
Chat's
or
buzzing.
that
We
season.
love this. I hope you guys appreciate things are a little bit different when we're live.
We
We're
are.
actually- Just pull it up on your phone, dude.
No.
That's what I'm doing right now.
See it on that.
Jack or Ross. It was
Martian.
Martian. All you guys. It was 2018, November 21st against Minnesota. Ross, what was the score?
What?
I thought you would know the score.
No.
It was a 4-6 loss, but
A
Chabot
4-6
had,
loss.
Well, that's how it says on
6-4.
Hockey
The
Reference.
classic loss.
We're
Yeah,
buzzing.
the 4-6 loss. He had a shorthanded goal there. Played 27 minutes.
He loves playing 27 minutes.
What are you doing?
He loves playing 20.
Sorry.
We have buried the lead here though. It doesn't matter if it was his first or second or third or fourth or fifth. A shorthanded goal from Thomas Chabot. If you told me that at the beginning of the season, I'd punch you in the face and tell you you're crazy. Thomas Chabot jumping in that play, joining the rush on a short-handed opportunity is a perfect example to me, Pilsy, of the way that he can impact a game, yes, without Jake Sanderson, who is playing all those roles, but Chabot offensively can impact a game in those situations, and that's a great opportunity for him on a nice pass from Shane Pinto.
Yeah, it was so nasty. Hey, Michael Matthews at 27 points. Think he shuts it down the rest of the year?
He will not get a point the rest of the season. I think that's almost a guarantee.
Michael Matteo now has 27 points in 4 straight seasons. The difference, this one's still going.
He's gonna break. I mean, he's gonna,
Oh, hot take.
With what?
Wow.
yeah.
Fire.
Hey,
17 games
I'll
left?
go on a limit and say he's gonna break.
Well,
it.
after we saw the finishing abilities that he has tonight, yeah, you got to think he's got five more in him
I mean, at least.
at least.
At
My-
least 5.
Michael Amadio has what, 4 goals in his last 10 games? That's a complete estimate. But for a guy who had 1 goal in his last 45 games, anything he has, I think, is worth noting. And he's a game winner tonight.
I think Michael Amadio might actually be the one to drag us into this playoff race.
Oh, really?
He's the guy.
Well, I'm seeing the chat's already dialed into this Detroit-Dallas game. They're saying it's 1-0 Dallas over Detroit. We went back to the pub. We watched the end of the Boston-Washington game where nobody could score in a shootout. And yeah, right now it's tied 1-1 between the Sharks and the Canadians. And we've got a 1-0 Stars League. Shout out Wyatt Johnston over the Detroit Red Wings, who are now the team to catch. 4 points up. Sens have a game in hand. They play each other 2 weeks from Tuesday, or a week from Tuesday. We're ready to rock. That was a fun hockey game. I really enjoyed my time at the CTC today.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, here, you can use this if you need more stats. I shouldn't be stats department, although technically I was right. I'd just like to point that out.
Yeah, you were.
But let's get away from stats and talk about vibes. That was great. Like, Marshy, I want to throw to you for this. You had to experience the Sens versus Habs game where the Habs took over and the Sens lost. Talk about a complete flip of vibes. And this is a matinee game up against a Western team. You could sit there and be like, we'll see if the CTC gets into it. We'll see if they sell tickets. How great was this experience?
I mean, it was unbelievable in comparison, right? Because there was maybe 10 Ducks fans in attendance for this game.
And 9 of them were wearing fictional characters
honestly,
on their back.
I think I maybe saw.
Yeah, they were wearing the old
I think I
movie
saw.
Ducks.
I think I saw 10 Ducks fans total tonight in attendance. And I think the best thing was it was kids' night, right? Tonight. And a lot of young people in the stands, a lot of young fans.
Marshy.
And to me, that just makes me happy, man, because that's what I grew up on, right? Like when I was a young guy, I would come to the games and I would enjoy myself as a young fan. I would eat the popcorn, have an It's Gadoozy. Let's, and enjoy the game in a different perspective than we have right now as adults, where we're all worried about salary cap and what's going on, who's getting traded, who's not happy here, blah blah blah. But when you're a kid and you're at the game,
It's all about the vibes.
there's something to be said about how friggin' awesome that is, right?
And Marty, you're
That's
being modest here, so I'll say what needs to be said. Martian, man of the people, gets a kid a surprise gift pack from the Sens Foundation. Shout out Sens Foundation.
Yeah.
Made this kid's day. Just an all-time move by Marshy. What a good guy.
Senators.
I'm trying to give you your flowers, Marshy.
Ross is laughing.
Ross is not laughing at what Pilsy was teeing up here.
What's so funny, Ross?
We here's some comments. This is an off the rails
Is this
Martin,
type of
are you
postcast.
talking about my feet?
No, one, get your feet off the thing because people don't want to know. Someone said you're
You gotta pay for
speaking in
that.
cursive.
Speaking in cursive, I guess.
You're speaking in cursive.
Damn.
Ross really likes that.
It could be a bad or good
that.
thing.
What else?
You
Hey,
can see the chat if you want.
I'm sorry.
what else is new?
That broke me.
We love the chat. You guys are the best.
What else is new?
The chat TM is actually like the
Jack
lifeline.
lives off the chat.
I live off the chat, and I had a great time tonight meeting people who are from the chat in the CTC.
Dude, how about, can we show off our new toys?
I think we can.
Oh my God.
do it.
Talking about my Ola.
Was it Matt or Mitch? Sorry.
Martin.
So Martin. I knew that.
Martin. I can see it up here.
It's not in my pocket.
go.
We had a obviously, like, every time we are at these games and there is a great group of people who are just Sens fans, man.
Show the back too.
And the thing that Ross is showing here on the camera here, folks, is not a ordered or, described thing from any of us. Our friend Martin here, Martin, you can see at the bottom of that thing on the item that Ross is showing here on the camera.
Coaster.
It's called a puck.
It's
coaster.
either a coaster, a puck. It's the size of a puck.
Coaster puck.
He just made that for all four of us. We each have one of them. We are going to find a place for each of them in our own like setups when we do the shows that we all do here on Locked On Senators.
Dude, he made it.
He made it like handmade. And shout out Martin, man, because he wasn't even at the game. He just showed up at the GCP after the game tonight,
Legend.
the game today. Great guy, awesome product. And we are so thankful, man, that he just handed us those, because I think it's so funny, man. Like, he handed me that. I saw him right away. And then each one of you, he handed it to. I saw him hand it to. And it was just kind of funny, like, seeing the reaction from each of you, because it's like same thing I had from the minute I got it. Everyone's like, I'm going to put that in my setup.
I think it's one of those things, like, you don't really expect people to like try to go above and beyond as like a friend or a fan or whatever. And they come up to you and they give you these, like, an item like this. To me, like, that's priceless, right? Like, I really, when Martin gave me that, I was like, man, like, you put your time and effort into giving this to us as like as a fan of the podcast and as a friend and somebody who, like, us, right? Like, us through this, but you don't really know us, but you come up and you give this to us, and it's beautiful. It's really special, man. Honestly, like, I've had encounters with people like that. Martin, like, honestly, dude, you really knocked it out of the park for the boys here. Yeah. Like, I think he realized when he gave it to me too, like, I knew how cool that was, that he was able to create this item that is unique to us and like something that we can have, that we can put on our desks when we do the postcast, or, wherever you want to put it, right, boys? Like, it's really cool, like, that our community is so serious about, like, it's fun, man. It's fun as hell.
Hey,
like, I love to meet people like that.
And I will say, just to jump in quickly before we move on here, not to, for Martian and I, like, it's more of a, like,
where you go, Rob?
we are here, like we are happy to be here. Like, that's the vibe for the two of us, I'd say, on the left here. But it's also not to say, like, you don't need to go in a shop here and woodwork a puck for either of us. It's more of like a gesture. And I think Martin kind of epitomized like the way that it feels for everyone to watch the show. Like, it's so cool, man. Awesome. And wrapping it up with a win today.
Wrapping up, buddy. We're going tomorrow.
We started with a win, Jack.
Maybe teeing it up with a win.
Started, as far as I'm concerned.
Is so cool for, especially me. And I know Martian feels the same way, to get a part of this. And I think Martin's gesture was a big part of that.
Shout out Martin. What an absolute beauty.
Yep.
And
legend.
Just putting a bow on a beautiful 2-0 Sens win over the Anaheim Ducks. Plenty more to get to from a game we've barely talked about. Senators beat Anaheim 2-0, and Linus Ullmark gets a shutout. We'll talk more about it next. You listen to the postcast presented by Locked On Senators. The postcast is brought to you by the Glebe Central Pub. We literally just left the Glebe Central Pub. We go there because the vibes are free at the GCP. We go there before the game. We go there after the game. There's live music every Saturday night. They've also got just an absolutely fantastic menu. We had the smash burger. It was delicious. We shared some wings, even better. And We knew that we'd find Sens fans there, but did we think that the bar was going to be completely full by the end of the game? No. But gosh, are we ever happy that it was. Pillsy, what's your favorite part about the Glebe Central Pub?
Just meeting everyone. The shuttle was an absolute blast. Getting international Sens fans, shout out UK Sens fans making the trip. People from all over the country. It's just so awesome to be amongst listeners of the show that get the vibe and get what we're trying to do and are as excited as all of us are to see the Sens win and see the Sens succeed. So I think Glebe Central Pub is a place where we all gather. So I can't thank everybody enough for joining us and supporting us and the pub.
The Glebe Central Pub, you can find them at 779 Bank Street. Let them know that Locked On Senators sent you. The Glebe Central Pub, the vibes are free at the GCP. We hope to see you there tomorrow. We will be boots on the bus tomorrow once again after a fantastic afternoon at the rink today. So head there today. It's the Glebe Central Pub, the home of the Locked On Senators podcast.
Today's episode is also brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel. College basketball is nonstop, ladies and gentlemen. Big games, tight spreads, momentum swings every single night from early tip-offs to late game West Coast shootouts. Here's what's on the action board. Trent, here we go. And now, FanDuel is also giving you a turn into energy every single night, bigger potential wins, and college basketball parlay profit boosts. You can build any college hoops parlay you want. Rivalry games, ranked matchups, whatever fits my read. You can mix spreads, totals, player props to match how you want the slate to play. And then you can apply the profit boost and instantly bump up potential payouts. Look at the odds, guys. Go safe, go bold. Let's ride with your team like you've never done. Okay, FanDuel is the best betting app you could ever have. You've been following all season. It's your time. It's your parlay. It's your style. Let's now do it the way you've always wanted it to do. All right. And now head to FanDuel.com. Get started. That's FanDuel.com. Go to FanDuel.com. Parlay your game your way. That's FanDuel, baby. That's the Martian everybody's always waiting
Let's
for.
go.
Let's go. Or should I like how you went into like a spoken word whisper?
Yeah, that was that was kind of
Get your parlay.
Sometimes
that was
over.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get
Oh.
sexy with it. Yeah.
that was a nice vibe.
Yeah.
You were
That was
reading
good.
that?
That was good. Well
Yeah,
done.
I was nervous for myself, so I can only imagine how you guys felt.
Welcome back to the postcast. I'm Ross Levitan. The whole crew's here. Ross Levitan, as well as Brandon Pillar, Jack Richardson, and The Martian. We got a great note here on the way in as well. Again, Senator, this guy's dialed in, although I am able to compose myself this time. Shout out to Martian to making him pay attention to an ad read, because everyone wanted to know. Everyone wanted to
First
know
time for everything.
how you were going to do, and you absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
San Jose up 2-1. Shout out to the chat as well over Montreal. All right, boys. Sen Central standouts right off the bat. How do we feel about that? Is there anything else from the game? Power play stinks right now.
Nah, we have gone too long without talking about this.
Well, we already
and-
talked about Dennis Gabert.
No, and I'm embarrassed for us as a show for not talking about this yet. Tim Stutzle scored one of the most beautiful goals that will not get shown on highlight reels because of a terrible goalie interference call, because that goal was absolutely sick. Him backwards jumping out of the way of Ville Husso to try to avoid goalie interference and still finding a way to score under and through him. And that goal needed to be counted, because now we're not going to be able to watch that throughout history. It's not going to be on the Sports Center top 10. Just sad that the refs took that away from us, Jack.
Pilsy, I'd like to think that Timmy, as he was making that incredible play, that should, as you perfectly mentioned, should be on the highlight reels for weeks, months, years.
So sick.
I'd like to think Timmy was in the moment thinking, I don't want to touch Ville Husso because of the way Ville Husso reacted after the second goal went in. And
Fair.
Ville Husso, I mean, fellas, we know
Billy Broadway.
in our section how distraught Ville Husso was after the second
we got
goal
him.
was
We
counted.
got him.
That I think Timmy saw that and he was like, you know what? I got to be as careful as possible. I'm going to make the nicest possible play, athletically possible, out of my repertoire to make this goal count. Timmy puts in a beautiful, beautiful goal. And it's so unfortunate, like you mentioned, Pilsy, that his point streak ends at his career high, tied for 14 games, and he doesn't get the credit for that
and
goal.
that ruined Brady's point streak too, because Brady fed him. And can we talk about this? It's insane that that goal is not allowed for goalie interference when the first one was worse goalie interference, in my opinion. And the best part about that, Timmy was offside on that Thomas Chabot goal. Go back and watch it. We said live, we were watching, and we're like, that's coming back. They're challenging for offside. And then the ref comes to center ice and says challenging for goalie interference. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Like
Wrong
that goal
challenge.
would have not called back
Not
if
to-
they challenged it properly. Michael King would have had that in a second.
Not to 2.1 horn Pilsy, but live, I was right beside you. I was
had
like,
that one, Jack.
that's
You had
offside.
it.
We all looked at it.
And then as soon as Joel
We're at the
Quenneville,
blue line.
as soon as
we were
Joel,
right there.
yeah, humble brag. As soon as Joel Quenneville with his nice mustache was like,
Dude, a lot of good muzzies in the building tonight.
I
Jack.
was-
That must have been intimidating for you.
well, I was gonna say,
True,
it is a little bit of a, I might
Paul
want to
McLean
shave
on
it.
the
Might
broadcast.
want to shave it, boys,
No,
after seeing those guys.
Stop talking about Jack's mustache. Let him get to the point.
But as soon as that happened, you're thinking when the Ducks went to the bench and the refs went to the bench, I'm talking to you boys. I said that's an offside challenge. That goal is coming back. It's
Yeah,
one of the things
confirm.
sends. And then when they said goalie interference, I said that's a goal because when you know what's happened, you can see it. That being said, when the ref on the ice, we're going back to the third period here, when the ref on the ice is calling goalie interference on the spot, there's always controversy. That's a bit of a, you never know. And I think the fact that Timmy was up for the 15-game point streak, Brady up for the extended 90-game point streak for him, it makes it more, we got our eyeballs on it. But that being said, if they weren't winning that game, it's more of a topic of conversation for me or us. But because they were winning, we won't talk about it tomorrow.
And not only that, but like they were up 2 with 5 minutes left. Like you're not challenging that, right? Like it's just not worth the potential that you're going to give
Shout
up.
out
The power
Travis
play.
Green. Travis Green
Yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Dude, I thought
Michael
Travis had a great game today. I thought he was managing the bench extremely well.
I think Travis is having a great season.
Every ozone draw, Timmy jumps out there. That guy,
we did
we
notice that.
talk about it every day. But
Your
Tim
team every day.
Stutzle, you would pay full price tickets just to watch him play.
I mean, Martian, do you want to talk about give it to the German? You're talking about a couple seasons ago. This guy, like,
I started that and I said that, and it just holds true all day. Like he is the price of admission player that you want. When you start say for instance, the Sens were like a expansion franchise, they were just starting from square one. That's the kind of player that will actually generate more revenue for you than anyone you've ever seen. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's
that's the
jerseys.
guy. Yeah, he sells jerseys. We got a brand new Tim Stutzle jersey right here, right now. And like,
nice, eh?
you can't really say enough good things about him because he's so good, boys. When you're there and you get to see him live, you get to see how fast he's moving. You get to see his hands moving at a different level. You get to see him creating and making plays that other players can't make at the NHL level. He's a freak of nature. He's a superstar. We've always said this. And he's superhuman, in my opinion. I think that Tim Stutzle, if I'm going to go out on a limb here, boys, this is a big one. He is the best player to ever play for the Ottawa Senators.
Maybe most talented.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
I'm with you.
What's different?
Daniel Alfredson just brought everything to the game.
He's gonna eclipse Daniel.
Going to is different than saying
He's going
he
to
is.
eclipse him. He's going to eclipse him.
He'd
He's
have
going
to score a goal to get to them to the Stanley Cup final, I think, to be the best player.
Well, of
1-on-3.
course, that would be the
Not great odds.
that would be the epitome. But I'm just saying, like this guy, on a day-to-day level, when you go to the
Yeah,
games, listen,
crazy.
boys, it's different for me. I go to a lot of games. I'm lucky enough to be able to go to a lot of games. I get to see him on the boots on the ground level all the time. This was my 15th game of the year that I've been to. And every time I come out of there, I go, holy crap. The German was electric, right?
It's a crazy
That's the
talent.
guy you look to. And that's the kind of player that we're lucky enough to have playing for our franchise. We have to realize how lucky we are to have this guy
We
on our team.
Signed long term.
Thank God, because he's fantastic. The German is elite.
And we got Sen Central standouts next, but first we got a word from one of our favorite sponsors.
All right. Indeed, workplace chaos, deadlines stacking up, inbox overflowing, and the one position you have to fill still sitting open. When the pressure's on and you need the right hire, this is a job for sponsored jobs. Indeed, sponsored jobs help you reach the right people who actually fit what you're looking for, the skills, the experience, the location. So you're not just hoping the right candidate stumbles across your post. And here's a stat that says it all. Since I've been talking to you guys, 27 companies worldwide have made hires on Indeed, according to Indeed data. So if you're hiring, spend less time searching, more time interviewing candidates who actually check all your boxes with Indeed sponsored jobs. Less time searching, more time interviewing, less stress, less time, more results. When you need the right person to cut through the chaos, this is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs. And the listeners of this show, you're going to get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Just go to Indeed.com/podcast right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on the Locked On Senators podcast. Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed sponsored jobs.
Welcome back to the postcast. I'm Ross Levitan, awkwardly to the side because we want to get to the chat a little bit here. Song number 2 was played twice at work this morning. They knew it was going to be a sign for Go Sens Go. That comes in from Sam Salmon 95. Martian, leave something to the imagination. That comes in from Heads or
What am I
Tails.
doing?
Yeah.
What have I done?
Can Control Light says, I think you're all hyperbolic. GSG, love you too. Can Control Life, who had some great praise for Pilsey's ad reads. Someone said you're on autopilot. And our guy, Anthony, comes in with the big dub coming in. Enjoy some drinks on you at the GCP. Anthony, let me
Nice.
tell you, we did.
Thank you.
2-0. The Ottawa Senators beat the Anaheim Ducks. I do want to give one Duck a shout out before our Sen Central standouts. Beckett Seneca is going to be a player for Team Canada in the future. That kid is nasty.
Yeah, it's a fair take. And he is big. Like you, especially you sitting in the 100s, you get to see the size that he has a young kid, and he might even grow
What?
some more.
Oh, he is. I think said he has a young kid.
No, he is a
There's
young
no
kid.
way he has a kid. He's 20 years old.
We're getting into advanced analytics. Who has children and who doesn't here?
Yeah, he's got dad strength now. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, hey, sometimes that is a factor.
Tough number.
45. That's
Yeah.
the number. That's the
He's
number
gotta
in junior.
dish that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gotta dish
Is
that.
that is like you think
That's the number.
he's picking that?
Yeah, I do.
Like, okay.
I don't think he should, but
It's
hey,
horrible.
I
Maybe he can
actually
make it
I
his own.
actually think if you put like a top 5 worst numbers ever, 45 is probably top 3. He's got to figure that out.
54, pretty bad too.
Great player. Great player.
That's a goal.
And he fits in well in that. Fits in well. It's a goalie number, but if a goalie were the number, you'd actually question it, which is a problem.
So
So
it's a camp number.
it's a Tyler Clevin 43 number that he sticks with, and we'll get to that maybe in a few minutes here.
No,
But
get
Becky
to it now,
Seneca,
Jack.
Yeah, what are you trying to
do you
say?
hate
Wait,
Tyler
Why
Cleven's
do you
number?
hate Tyler Clevin as 43?
because I think Tyler Clevin took that number as I only have one option in training camp,
Follow-up
and
question. What number would you like Tyler Clevin to wear? Like what fits?
anything out of the 40s.
No, but like for instinct, what's the number? Hit me.
5.
Quick.
73.
What? That's way worse.
73 is worse than 43.
Yeah, dude.
You-
Way worse.
I want the chat to tell me if 73 is worse than 43.
He should be 44.
Dude, he should be
Chris
weird. He
Pronger.
should be
I
wearing
would-
a single digit
I like
number.
5. I'm with you.
5 is
Marshall.
Other
perfect.
than Chris
Yeah.
Pronger, I'd like to know what legend in the NHL has a number in the 40s.
There's so
The
many.
chat's gonna roast you. So
Mike
hard,
Smith.
Jack.
Craig
Goalie?
Anderson,
Got Craig Anderson.
I'd like a
41.
non-goalie here.
Robin Lanner.
I'd like
Patrick Eves.
Like a non-goalie.
44.
Patrick Eve is not an NHL legend.
No, but he's like, hey, 48. Matthew Schaefer.
Is Matthew Schaefer with his 70 games played?
Alexander Radulov, 47.
Listen. I think I'm making my point here.
No, you're not.
Beckett Seneca, 45.
Is 43 not a training camp number?
No, it is a bit.
Yeah,
I
he could do
agree.
better.
Low-key, like,
He
are
could
we-
do better.
you know what? We'll get into Sen Central standouts here.
Yeah,
Because
we
I-
probably should.
because
This
low-key,
is the summer for the conversation. We should do a ring of honor of numbers guys should wear.
but
Dude, we should just.
I was gonna say, like,
Well, guys, you guys know Tyler Clevin would have worn 25.
and also like
Yes.
Tyler Clevin. I don't know. Like, you know, maybe we'll mention. Let's move
Pretty
on.
funny though that
you
the
hate
Ottawa
Tyler Clevin's number. You hate his number.
I hate his number. I hate his number, but I love Tyler Clevin.
Yeah, he had a great game today too.
He was looking good.
That's why I'm trying to like save it for Sen Central standout.
Jack, who's your Sen Central standout today?
Tyler Clevin.
Number 43.
I am actually going Tyler Clevin, man. That pairing is good. Spence Clevin is a problem for opponents in a way that I don't think people expected, man. You're not going to get a offensive outburst from Tyler Clevin. You're not going to get no offensive outburst from Jordan Spence. But those two, man, like, they've been the third pairing all season. But as soon as Sanderson went down, it's insane that. Actually, it's not insane. I shouldn't say
How
that.
many minutes
Here's
did
some
Clevin
stats
play
for-
today?
Oh, here. But look at Clevin Spence, Jack.
It's
Go ahead, read them off.
well, it's just like the expected goals of Sen's pairings. Clevin Spence. I mean, low-key, I should be naming Jordan Spence here.
Spence
He had a
was
good
crazy.
game.
I mean, dude, Clevin played 20 minutes tonight.
I
That's
just-
a lot.
I
And
just-
he played like 22.
I don't think I need to
Oh.
look at the expected goals for either of these guys. I just think that Clevin Spence, with both of their ages and the way this team is going, what they want to do every night, I think those two should be a pairing that you just keep together no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter who's there on the team. Is Sanderson healthy? Shabbat healthy? Zub healthy on the team? Like Yakimchuk up, whatever. I'm not breaking up Clevin Spence until there's an injury to one of those two guys, because those guys have chemistry. They handle pressure like it's impressive, because we've seen over the years here what Thomas Shabbat does when he's under pressure. He played way more than any other defenseman tonight. And I just look at Clevin and Spence, and I think the Sens have something locked in here that most teams are like desperate to find. And I love Clevin, the way he plays. He's physical, good with the puck. And we watched Spence. And I think that when you look at Tyler Clevin,
You're a huge Clevin guy.
but when you're Clevin, like, you need a guy like Spence, I think, to like,
Yin and yang.
exactly. And I
That's
think
what Clevin-
that's
that's what
what
Clevin
a guy like Clevin has been lacking in his career. And this season, Jordan Spence and Tyler Clevin, and I know that's not even an answer. I gotta be honest, I forget the one I was,
Clevin was your standout.
both of them are great.
Everyone in the chat is telling you 73 is the dustiest number of all time, and I agree with them.
It's all-
Compared to
I
43?
just want to put it out.
horrible.
And legends that wear 40s, the only question remains is where are they going to build the statue, Dean? Jean-Gabriel Pajot, 44.
That's a good one.
Can I,
Like one of the most clutch Senators of all time.
4 goals.
in
absolutely.
team history, sure.
Okay.
Like-
is the Ottawa Senators not NHL to you?
James Reimer, 47, Jack.
Yeah, dude.
You know what?
Wake up,
I'll put my hand up
73 was a crazy,
Hand
Wow.
up, hand up, hand up.
All time
crazy throw out by you.
Can we just
Jack.
all agree in the chat here that Clevin and Spence is a pairing?
If he puts on-
Yes,
if
we
he
can agree on
changes,
It doesn't matter who.
73,
It doesn't matter who I'm talking about.
Three.
Clevin and Spence is a pairing this team can get behind, and I can get behind, because when Sanderson's out, those two have stepped up, man. And I'm so
with you, Jack.
pumped about Clevin, because when Shabbat was out earlier this year, he struggled. But now that Sanderson's out, I actually think he's thrived, and I'm very excited about those two. Long-winded Central Sando from me.
Oh, you got your point across, Jack. I like it.
Yeah. No, I
Jack, but
agree.
I hope he doesn't change to 73. My God.
Pilsy, your Sen Central standout today.
All right, my Sen Central standout. Hashtag goalie friendly show. Martian, number 35, your favorite player, Linus.
My favorite player in the
Ullmark.
league. He's
I
my
mean-
favorite player in the league.
This guy got a shutout, 23 saves on 23 shots, 100%. Is that good, math guy? Yes, that is good. That's what we need from a goalie. Both goalies are coming off shutout games now. James Reimer in Vancouver. Linus Ullmark today up against the Anaheim Ducks. And the thing is, he actually had to step up in this game. Like, I don't know about you guys, but there's a bunch of times where the Ducks are coming down, and I was like, oh, I don't see this going well for Ullmark here. I'm nervous. And he stood up. He made the big save. He was making pad saves. He was battling a little bit more than we usually see. Now, again, I'll say it. Was he tracking the puck at a perfect experience level? Maybe not. I'd like him to track the puck a little better still. But I don't care if you don't see the puck if you stop it. Like, at this point, like, just find ways to make the saves. And he was doing that. So, I mean, we got to give Linus Ullmark some love. We've been hard on him when he's been bad. When he's good and he gets shutouts, we got to give him his flowers. So I'm going Linus Ullmark, Anaheim Martian's favorite player and New Jersey guy.
So awesome.
Let's go.
No, he was great tonight. Guys, before I do my Send Central standout, we're going to play a little trivia. I want the chat to get in on this too. Can you name all the players in Senators history that wore number 73? There are 3 of them.
Can't name a single one.
First of all, that's
Ryan
why.
And no, you should.
Ryan,
Jack was saying Clevin could create a legacy for 73.
No, but you would know all 3 of them.
Oh,
Ryan
wow.
Zingle,
No.
73.
I'm so
Dave
bad at numbers.
Brzezinski,
Chat's got 1.
Can I
I'll
think
hang
of
up and look.
Chat's got 2.
can I get
Dave
a
Brzezinski.
can I get a Casper Dogovins?
No,
Fuck.
you're good.
Shouldn't have said that.
Sorry, chat.
73.
Who did the chat get?
The chat got Guillaume Latendresse.
Oh,
Guillaume.
greasy player.
That's a
I was
tough one.
excited when that announcement was made. Didn't turn out great, but I thought that was going to turn
That's
out.
a tough one. I
And we'll
should've
give
got that.
credit to Dan Micha for that one.
Shout out Dan.
And
Nice shot,
Matt
Dan.
Hall has Yarko Ruutu.
Yarko.
I should have got
That's
that
true.
one. That's
So
my
the
kind of
third
guy.
one that the chat has not. Yes, the chat has all 3. The most recent one,
The dog.
Chat's so good.
That's so good.
Noah Gregor.
No,
No,
man.
Gregor.
So there's only 3 in Sens history.
Only 3.
The gregarious player.
Maybe if Jack makes the team, it'll be 4.
See,
Coming
like,
soon.
you think Tyler Cleven's sitting there being like, I love 43.
I think he loves being in the NHL.
He does, but imagine turning that 4 into a 7.
No.
Imagine.
Hey, guess what? 4 + 3 is 7.
Dude, he
Whoa.
not to
Math
double down on
guy.
my central like standout. Tyler Cleven's a great player, man. I
Guys,
love him.
Here's
You
this.
know who
for-
else is a great player? Shane Pinto.
Come on, dude. You
Oh.
just ruined my transition.
No.
Speaking
my
of
tra-
numbers, the guy who's
I-
changed his 45 times.
That's my
Yeah.
transition. I just took it from you. That's
Okay.
my central
Okay, what's the Sens
Smash.
record when he gets a point?
Shane Pinto?
Yeah.
You tell me, buddy.
85, 17, and 10 off the dome.
He's got it. Yeah.
That's up.
Disgusting. I'm going with Shane Pinto as
Dude.
my sensational standout here tonight. Unbelievable game from Shane. I think his playmaking ability was on display tonight. I mean, that play that he made tonight on that second Ottawa Senators goal was one of the finer passes I've ever seen live. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
2
I think-
assists. And when he gets 2 points or more in a game, the Sens are 18-3-3.
God, I mean,
There you go.
let
We
this guy
need Shane Pinto to get
let
points.
this guy get points and let's win some games here.
Let's
Come on.
do it.
Let's go down the stretch. Shane Pinto, I think tonight all night. I think he's been getting a little bit of I don't know what you guys are seeing online, but maybe he's getting a little bit too much extra heat from people not being able to finish plays. But when you're making plays like Shane Pinto did tonight, I mean, what do you want, right? He's the kind of guy who's gonna play defensively. He's gonna shut down things, and he's gonna make a little playmaking ability.
Yeah.
Right,
And
Ross?
if we were more organized tonight, and I'll do it on Mondays, Locked On Sens, like he
Call
shut
me
down.
unorganized.
He shut down Leo Carlson tonight.
I barely noticed.
He had
Leo
one
Carlson.
good chance
Yeah.
in the first where it
early.
was a great save by Ullmark, paddle down, which we've been asking him to do. That was sick. But otherwise, like, they blanketed that great top line of Cutter Gauthier, Leo Carlson, and Chris Kreider. So, yeah, great game from Shane Pinto. I got to go with Michael Amadio. And, like, sure, he scores the game winner. Guys, being there live, like what this guy does defensively with his stick is actually incredible. So
It's
I
wizardry.
think, and he was on the PK tonight too. We know that's kind of been on and off this season throughout, and he is just he's an elite hockey player that cannot finish. And tonight, he finished. So Michael Matty will be my central standout.
I think Michael Amadio is a critical piece to what the Sens do every night.
Yep.
but he's frustrating sometimes, and especially lately because he has not buried his chances. But tonight he gets the game-winning goal, and when you talk about a shutout, and first of all 4 of us have talked about a sensational shutout in a 2-0 win. And we haven't talked about the goaltender, boys.
Yeah, we did.
That was my Sense Central standout.
Yeah, stay hot,
We're
Jack.
waiting for that one.
Listen.
But let's pretend that you
Do
didn't
wanna
know
talk-
that.
do you
Go
wanna
into
talk
go
about
into your
it too?
piece.
Hey, you talk
Because
about
my transition here was like I was gonna cook because it was like
That was awesome.
we've talked about the whole team without without talking about the goaltender.
What do you think about Linus Ullmark's game tonight?
I thought he was great, and what I wanted to mention though is that we don't talk about Michael Amadio tonight if we don't talk about Linus Ullmark having a shutout, and I think that
How'd Linus do tonight? I didn't
God,
hear.
he's good.
he was fantastic, and I think if we
Fair
don't.
player.
My point is, if we don't talk about Linus having that good of a game, Michael Amadio's goal is inconsequential tonight. And that's why when you have a goalie like Ullmark, when he plays the capabilities like he did tonight, and I don't want to say he stole the game, but he had moments where you sit there and you're saying, wow, the Sens did not have their best in certain scenarios tonight. PK, whatever it was, odd man rushes, whatever. When Ullmark stands up and makes saves like that, you guys talk about Michael Amadio having the game-winning goal, and that's important, Pilsy.
It's very important, and I like where you were going with that. I think, Jack, correct me if I'm wrong, you were going to go into a tangent of how like the team is so good defensively that the goaltending is an afterthought. I think that's where you wanted that to go into.
It is, and also that not that they're so good defensively it's an afterthought, but also when they aren't at their best defensively and they play a good team like the Ducks tonight, great team, awesome offensive abilities, you forget how
You said
important
they're going to win a cup in the next 5 years.
I said, and I believe.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that's
anyone
fair,
watched
yeah.
that game tonight. It doesn't think the Ducks are going to be a wagon in the West here in the next little bit. It's more just when I see that team and you forget how important goaltending is, and then Ullmark shows up and looks like a Vezina caliber goaltender.
Yeah, he's
tonight.
my favorite player in the league.
And I actually thought, and
I actually love him so much.
not to throw on your jersey here, Martian.
He's
I
my
actually
favorite player in the league, buddy.
I thought
bought
that
this
was-
jersey tonight just for him.
would you say in terms of Ullmark's performances as a Senator, where would that rank for you?
That's very high. I was very excited.
Well, I mean, Martian, you literally have a cutout of a Linus Ullmark saving
Hanging
your
on your wall.
office.
I look at him every day. When I
Look up to him.
Admiration. Yeah, you look up to him.
and actually, him wearing that Martian helmet really went a long way. For
That's
me.
sick.
So
he's my
sick,
favorite.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's my favorite player, guys. So
Dude, he's awesome. Final thoughts from me on this game. Very funny when Nick Cousins got tackled and all of a sudden his helmet flew 10 feet in the air. I got
Brian.
Brian Cousins, his helmet went flying.
and you knew exactly whose helmet it was right away.
It was Brian's helmet.
Yeah.
oh my
He's a
god.
riot,
Dude,
man.
wait,
It was
wait,
in-
can
it was in the
can we not
300s.
brush over this? Like, I just found out today that Nick Cousins' real name is Brian.
Yeah, Chad, we've known about this.
Chat, help me out here.
Martian
I just learned this today.
I heckled Brian, get there.
His
Marcy's
name-
laughing at me. He's like, Pilsy, who are you talking about? I was like,
Pilsy,
Brian Cousins,
they don't
21.
have a Brian.
They
But
sure do.
I think that's really funny.
It's funny. It is objectively funny. His name is Brian.
Wait till you find
He
out.
does not
Philip
look like a
Gustafson's
Brian.
name is Lars.
Lars
That'll put you in a pretzel.
Brian Cousins.
But don't tell Philip Gustafson you know that. And you definitely didn't hear it from us. And you definitely didn't hear it from Joey Decord through us on Locked On Senators. One of the only things we had to cut. And we're like, why are we cutting this? Like, I don't know.
Why are we saying it live then?
Live on a Ducks Sens
Because
post
who
game.
cares?
Because Joey wouldn't come on the pod for the NHL draft. He didn't know.
Yeah,
to.
there you go. Yeah.
So you know what? That's the way it
Uh,
goes, Lars. So if the Sens play the Wild in the Stanley Cup Finals, we got to get some
We got
Lars
ammo.
chance going.
Gus getting replaced.
Dude, I was
Go Sens.
all over Ville Husso in the second period tonight.
Were
How
you?
do you like San Diego?
Yeah, actually, let's talk about this real
Yeah,
quick.
we gotta talk about
Hey, Martian, any
no,
final thoughts
Ross,
on today's show?
Ross, pipe down for a second. Pilsy, can we talk about what Ross was yelling at you, Billy Husso?
Yeah, I was
He goes,
on one.
"Hey."
I had my guy.
He goes, "Hey, Billy, how you like in San Diego?"
Yeah.
And we all look at each other like San Diego's
Great
probably
Kurt.
pretty sweet.
He goes, "Hey, How you enjoying that $4 million a year contract?
No, I said, who gave you that deal? If you're gonna chirp me, at least get the
No,
words right.
No, that's what you
But
said.
that's not chirping him. He got a good agent and got a good deal, making $4 million.
That's the reason why I was in the minors.
Ross was trying to find every which way to rip Billy Husso,
And I just gave him confidence.
he just was coming.
I was gonna say, like, as soon as we started chirping him, it was after the second goal. Billy Husso locked in
Yeah, he
after we
did.
started
chirping him, but
Hey,
The
Billy.
Husso chants are sick, though.
yeah.
And I also had a really good one. I said, "You suck."
Yeah, the you suck. I can't argue that one. But
Like,
I mean,
you got him there.
if I'm Husso, I'm throwing my hands up and be like,
Hey,
I
Billy.
guess I gotta go.
I gotta
You know,
suck.
Yeah.
I got a little cocky because we
Hey,
put
Billy,
Brian.
how do you
Elliott
like your
in
beach house in San
retirement.
Diego?
How you like the taxes down there, bud?
Yeah, you like that, Billy?
Enjoy Cali, bud.
Amazing. Hey,
Sunshine
bud.
must suck.
But he was actually good in this game, and
He
I,
was.
I think, hey, that
He
gives
was-
more credit to the Sens.
I actually think he was
And
fantastic
credit to
tonight.
us.
I think he was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this has been a phenomenal
It's
postcast.
been great.
Bills, any final thoughts?
Final thoughts for me is this is the first.
I can't wait to fall asleep to this Red Wings Dallas game.
Yeah, same dude. Is this is the first 4-person live in-person postcast we've only done. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've only done one 4-person postcast before. That was the one playoff game, right?
No, it was a regular season game that I referenced opening the show, dude. It was a shutout over Toronto.
Oh, okay. That's why I was thinking playoffs is Toronto. My bad.
Yeah, you should. Hey, good show.
I
You should check it out sometime.
I thought we did it for playoffs.
We might I feel like we might
did.
have.
We did.
We did. Oh, okay.
Confirmed.
Maybe I think I might have like called in or something.
LSB stats department knows that we did not.
Hey,
I-
Billy,
Ross
how
will
do you
know.
like meeting models on a day-to-day basis?
Anyways, what I was trying to say is this has been a lot of fun, guys. I hope in the chat we haven't been too disorganized. I hope you don't mind Martian's feet. And I hope we've done a good job breaking down this 2-0
They'll get those
shutout
for
win
free.
in Ottawa. And the people that were at the Glebe Central Pub, we love you guys. We love everybody in
Yes.
the chat. We love doing this. This is what
Easy.
we do.
Easy Keys Piano. We got to meet at the Glebe Central Pub today. We love that. And Eric, who joined us for the game, absolute beauty.
Legend.
Support our troops. We love
Yep.
you guys. Carter Yakinchuk has 3 points tonight. Jack, thoughts?
Are you kidding me?
No, that's what you just said in the chat.
Oh my god.
Well, if the,
Call
chat,
him
if the
up.
chat says it has to be
Call him
real.
up today.
Boys, the Sens won 2-0. They didn't let up a goal. Ullmark was great. We had great drinks at the GCP.
But you're not taking Gilbert out of the lineup.
But I was gonna say
No, Gilbert.
I have never
stayed.
smiled more than I did just now when you told me Cardiac and Chuck had 3 points tonight.
Still a dash 5.
Jokes
probably.
aside, the night tonight was great. The
Clark,
afternoon,
he has
day.
3 too. What a pickup.
Graham Clark,
Yeah.
shout out my former
That's your
opponent. Yeah, he hated playing against Jack Richardson and the GC7s.
He's a bonfires legend.
Yeah, we had a great time today, and it's more like about what the community brings. It's less about obviously the specific game. We don't care about the Ducks. We don't care.
No, we're on to the Sharks.
We're on to the Sharks. We're on to Celebrini. We're on to like what the Sens will do to that team. They're mid-game right now against the Habs. It's more about what the vibe is with.
Dude, think
the
about how
GCP.
gassed we are after today. Like, the Sharks have to come to Ottawa tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gassed about
I'm not
talking about
even
this
tired,
game,
dude.
drinking
That's a
about this
tougher-
game.
Do you think they fly for a back-to-back?
Sharks
probably.
do not fly.
Yeah,
Typically,
yeah.
they swim.
Sharks probably swim along the St. Lawrence, maybe. Pussy.
They're going, hey,
Um,
they're waiting for the locks, each one just to rise.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I was
And
just talking about that the other night.
I'll be honest,
It takes a
boys.
long time to get up to its
A
lock.
2-0 win, 2-0 game
Senators
I
locked
used to
on
work.
locks.
I used to work on those locks, dude. It was fucking.
on the
I-
It was a
the St. Lawrence Locks.
I used to work on all
At the
Rideau
canal.
on the Rideau Canal
The
system.
canal.
Shout out the Locks in Ottawa.
Locks
Shout
are
out
great.
locks.
I used to sell boat tickets on the locks.
Dead?
Hey, you think
Sell-
Niagara Falls is
Sell
cool?
boat tickets.
Yeah, Paul's Boat Lines.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
The Sharks are cooked.
We go to the tourists and go, hey, you think Niagara Falls is cool? Wait till you see the Rideau Falls. We
Yeah.
go right up to these. this
hey,
bad
listen,
boy.
I was a Parks Canada kid. That's what I did.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then Wes and I would grab our baseball gloves and we'd be like, all right, boat sold. Let's go throw the baseball around on Parliament.
Yeah.
That was a day in the life in the summer. We had
Yeah, so I think Cutter Gauthier sucked tonight.
He
this
actually
guy
did.
doesn't know where the D zone is.
He actually did.
No.
Look,
No.
he
And
he's good.
he stunk. And hey,
I'm gonna throw some Martian here
let me
with
tell a
a.
funny story real quick.
I think
Oh,
Martian
that
got
should
it
be
here.
great.
You're gonna like this one, Ross.
Okay.
I actually forged my own transcript to say I was still a student, so I can continue to work at Parks Canada
Wow.
as a student.
No way.
I just photoshopped my own transcript. Said I was still a student.
Well,
Yeah.
your bosses are probably watching right now.
Yeah, but they probably are.
He's probably watching with Joey DeCord.
They're gonna take
care?
everything
No,
away.
I don't.
Amazing. That's The Martian. That's Jack Richardson. That's Brandon Pillar. I'm Ross Levitan. The Red Wings are losing 2-0. The chat is absolutely bonkers. We love you guys.
Go Stars, go.
You guys are the best. Send
I
Sharks
bet you
tomorrow.
they love the
We
Parks Canada.
will be in section 325. We hope to see you at the game. We'll be at the pub before. We'll be at the pub after. And let's get some GSGs in the chat. Thanks so much for watching a very special edition. Obviously, they're not all like this, which makes them special, which makes them fun, which makes them different. And when the Sens win, and Pilsy and I are now 18-2-1 at the CTC and over the North American ice surfaces watching the Senators play. We're actually 11-0-1 at the CTC. It's just great vibes. So that's the bottom line from all this is the vibes are free at the GCP and when all of us get together. So thanks so much for liking, watching, listening, and engaging with the show. This has been another postcast presented by the Locked On Senators podcast and the Glebe Central Pub.